Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because...
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. Returning it is Moore. And running with power here. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Now Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year.
Hey. Watch 36. 36 the mic. All you get is a headache.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Murray hook it up with Kirk for an Arizona 1st down.
Watch 36. Mike 36.
Murray now.
Here we go, D.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down.
Check 31. Check 31. Mike 36. Mike 36.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Murray. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
2nd down and goal. Murray. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Check. Crunch. Mike, 36. Mike.
From the gun, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Bryce Love, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now
out.
they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Here's Stafford. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
20, 32. Hey, 29 is a Mike. Mike 29.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
53. Ready. Omaha. Ready, move. You got tight. Hey, easy.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Mike 29. Hey.
Stafford. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it.
And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Hey. 36 to Mike. Who that? Who that?
Murray now to throw. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Olivier Vernon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Get ready.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Mike's 47. Focus, defense, focus. 47.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
36. Hey. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Love. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
They're not ready for this, man.
Murray now on 1st down.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Murray. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Watch 36.
Hey, easy, quibble. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. Hey.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Under pressure, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Murray and company going for it on 4th.
Right here. We got to step it up.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. The 20. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Zaven Collins, rookie first-round pick there on the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
It's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Stafford here coming off his pick 6. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
29 is the mic. 32. Let's go one more.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
All day, baby, all day.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Mike. Team. Hey, they scared. They scared.
A final shot before half for Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
From the 31, Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Olivier Vernon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Omaha. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Shotgun now for Murray. Under pressure, they got him again. Aaron Donald has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Out of the gun, Stafford. It got his man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
29 is the mic.
Hey, 70! Here we go.
Stafford on first down. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. From the 30 on 2nd down, Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 17-yard line. Stafford to Higbee there, Rams first down. From the red zone now, Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
22.
Here we go.
Now Stafford.
No.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll look to run with Akers. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
0.
29 is the Mike. Mike.
Hey.
Twist.
Here's Stafford. Flushed out right. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Van Jefferson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Gostkowski the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, Murray. Escaping the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Pick it up.
Murray now. That's Isabella open on the right side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here's Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Murray now on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And they will take a 7-point lead. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey!
Stafford. He'll hit Jackson, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throwing again is Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. J.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 29. I got you. I got you. 29.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Hey, watch.
Back to throw it, Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 89 yards. And the Cardinals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. And this one's incomplete. Intended target was Cam Akers. 3rd down here. Now it's Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 21 yards there on 3rd down. On 1st down, it's Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
53, ready? 3 buzz. Hey. Mike 29. Let's get it together, defense.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he rifles one incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
2nd and 10.
Get a lady! Let's go. Kill. Monday. Hey, double right. Go now.
Stafford now to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Again, it's Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2nd and 8.
11.
Stafford. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.